It was finally the final round of the European Women's Blitz Chess Championship, played in beautiful Monaco. And this was round number 13, and all these rounds were played in the same day. So at this point, I'd already played 12 rounds. I was quite tired, and I was really excited for this to be the final game. But I was really motivated because I was playing against a strong player, woman international master Camille de Serroux from Switzerland. A very strong player. She's played my mom, I think, a few times, but I've never played her before. So I was really excited to face her now. So I had the white pieces, and this became a bit of a strange opening in my opinion, because I haven't really faced this move knight c6 a lot of times. I was thinking here a little bit. I had 2 minutes 46 seconds. I was thinking here for a little bit, and I ended up just simply pushing my pawn, which is maybe a little bit soon, but I'm the kind of player that enjoys playing these active positions, and I know that I do better when I get these sort of positions. So I was trying to play chess my way. So she moved her knight around to g6, and I thought, okay, this feels very slow. This is one of those openings where I knew the engine is probably going to say that a white is way better, but then it's hard to capitalize on it. So here I was thinking, should I go e4? Should I go h4? I ended up going g3 just to get my bishop out, because this felt like a very natural place to put my bishop, to fianchetto it to g2 so that I am able to look at this pawn on d5 and keep it defended forever and ever and ever. So she spent a little bit of time thinking here. My plans were soon to just castle, get my dark squared bishop out. She ended up taking my knight to force me to get these double pawns, which I think was good for her. And now she went d6. So I now had to make the decision. Should I castle? Should I do something else? And I ended up here playing h4, a very, very, very aggressive move. But you know that I am an aggressive player sometimes. And I think in Blitz is the best thing to be. So she went h5 as well. And now I was very happy, because I thought now I will forever be able to place a piece on g5. Someone was taking a picture in front of the camera. I don't know what was going on. But anyways, I was happy that now I could go knight g5 and keep a knight over there forever if I wanted. So at this point, I was very happy with my position. She did go e5 though, which I thought, okay, maybe this is a bit problematic for me. I ended up going e4, and I was getting worried now that she would just be able to close everything down. So she went bishop g4, threatening my queen. I had to find a good place for the queen to go to. And I kept trying to see if there were any tactics in this position, but I ended up actually just playing f3, because I thought, wait, I don't really want to move my queen, and now I'm able to gain a tempo. So she went with her bishop back. I moved out my bishop as well, bishop e3, and now she went queen e7. And I thought, wait, is she gonna castle queenside? What way is she gonna castle? So I thought it was time to try to be a bit tactical. I didn't have to castle right now. That was not a move I had to do. So I thought, let me begin by going queen b3, threatening the b7 pawn. And now maybe soon I'll have some tactics, because I thought now if she goes long castles, I can simply go bishop takes a7. So she went b6, and I was about to play a move, but I kind of regretted it. So I was thinking a little bit more, and I was looking at my whole board. I only had 1 minute and 15 now, so time was very much ticking. And here I was trying to come up with some tactics. I was specifically looking at the move c5, which is a bit of a crazy move, but I decided to begin by going rook d1. So she went knight g8 very quickly, and she was trying to, I think, be able to play f6 to kick away my knight, but I wasn't too afraid of this. But here I definitely thought that soon I will have to play a move to c5. Like, I will have to be daring. Instead, though, I played the move f4, which I'm not so sure if it was great. But I really just felt like I had to open up this position. That was really important, I thought. So after I went f4, she had to make a choice. Does she take? Does she not care? Does she threaten my knight? She ended up taking, and I took back with the pawn. And this is a very crazy position for my king. But now, after she went f6, I was quite happy. You see, my pieces are all a little bit, or they're very active. Like, now I can go knight e6, which was a great move, and I did it. And the point is also that my bishop on g2 is kind of looking at that rook on a8. And now, after she moved out her knight, she missed the fork on c7. She missed that I was threatening knight takes c7. And now I was extremely happy about this. I was able to win her exchange. And even though this wasn't anything crazy, I was now material up and I knew I had a winning position. But I had to just not crumble under the time trouble. So I went bishop f3, threatening her pawn on h5. She went bishop g4, and I realized that was a really good move. And now I got really worried because I thought, where's my king gonna go? I couldn't take it because then she would be able to take with the knight. So I was just trying to defend everything. I was trying to defend the pawn on e4. I was trying to defend everything. I had a minute less than her. So I realized that maybe this wasn't as winning as I thought it was. And if I made any blunder, this game could completely turn around. But she went f5. And at first I thought this was really scary. But I realized that I can go for this move e5, and the idea is that after takes, I was planning on going d6 to open up the position so that my bishop could also get active and I could start threatening the king. So she went queen d7, and this was one of those moments where I felt like maybe I need to take on g4, but I decided to play c5 instead. And now the position is really turning completely crazy. She was playing this very well. She traded, and now apparently I'm lost, which I don't really know why I'm lost, to be fair. But yeah, I suppose it's because her queen comes in, and yeah, actually I do see why I'm lost now. Yeah. I think I realized during the game that I was lost as well. Her queen is coming in, her knights are coming in, and my king just doesn't have any good square to go to. So now there's a million different ways, I think, that she could try to end the game. But she went knight g4 and missed queen takes f5. And she had to then move back her knight. But now the tides have completely turned because I have now been able to get rid of a lot of her pawns, and I've been able to bring in my queen to the defense of my king. So I was able to go queen f3 now, trying to trade off the queens. And if I trade off the queens, my king is not getting checkmated. Her knight is pinned, which means that she can't use it for the attack of my king. And now my pieces have come together in a much better way than before, and my two passed pawns are incredible. So she just went knight g4 and moved too early. That was really like her mistake there. But now after d7, there wasn't really any way of preventing my my pawn from promoting. So she checked me and she sacrificed her knight. But now I was a full rook up, and now I was not afraid that I was going to blunder in any way. I was just trading off all the pieces. And here I was going to be a full rook up. My mom was kind of looking around, being a little nervous for my game, I'm sure. She quickly left. Yeah, the game went on a bit. She was still trying to complicate things. I just decided to keep everything super defended. And here, my opponent resigned because she didn't even get that last pawn on h4. So, yeah, she was clearly not happy about the result, which I understand because she had a very good position, but I also had a good position. But with the time trouble and these blitz games, it's always so crazy, everything that happens, and it's hard to find the best moves. But this was the final game of the tournament, and with this win, I ended up getting 7 points out of 13, which was actually a great result for me because I gained rating. So I ended up on a 50th place, and it was really funny because my mom ended up on a 48th place. The other Swedish person here, Inagrist, who's number 2 in Sweden, and well, yeah, is very strong player. She ended up on 49th place and I ended up on 50th place. So the 3 Swedish flags were right next to each other in the final standings. And I ended up gaining also, like I said, a lot of rating. I ended up gaining 34.4 points of rating and I did a performance of 2118, which considering my rating is like 2000 in Blitz, this was a great result for me in over-the-board Blitz. And online Blitz, it's different. But this was the tournament I played before the Rapid tournament. And if you thought this tournament went good for me, I played the tournament of my life in the Rapid Championship. And I am so excited to show you those games because it is truly probably the best tournament I have played in the last few years. I thought I had woken up with a new title or something. It was insane. So I hope that you're as excited as I am to show you those games because the Rapid European Women's Championship was insane. It was incredible. Thank you so much for watching this whole tournament. I hope you've enjoyed these voiceovers. I've done them as well on an educational purpose so that I can teach you some chess and teach you the ideas that I have and how quickly these games can kind of turn around. And if you've enjoyed it, do please subscribe as it means a lot and let me know what you thought about this game in the comments. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching.